Hey, the content used in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All rights to the images, music, clips, and other materials used belong to their respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used in this video. Let's get to the video, dog.
Hey yo, baby D, get your little ass over here on the mic, man. Show these other little niggas they can't fuck with the Dangerous Crew, man. Spit that shit.
Shit on gold chain, gold glasses, prime time like Dion.
Hey, can't do the Quan, do the Dion. You hear me?
He don't speak on me, I don't compete with a peon. Flying a bundle like my name was Dion.
For every Turk, for every BG, for every Juvie, for every Lil Wayne, there's a Soulja Slim, there's a G Money, there's people who same lyrics,
Yeah,
but it didn't end up so well for them.
that's right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a Tupac, there's a Biggie. We can't ignore that these ain't actors, bro. Denzel Washington is not getting shot up for playing a role in Training Day as a gangster. You know what I mean? Nobody ain't catching RICO charges and on trial right now fighting for their life because they played a drug dealer in a movie.
So that's why you distinguish the difference. So that's why you have a hot boy Turk who have a wife and kids. I'm going to talk about this, but I'm also going to let them know, don't be influenced, be inspired to become great. So we all, as a artist or entertainer, have a responsibility because we have people looking up to us to let them know the difference. Now,
Bro, what's happening anyway? Fucking Tuesday, August 20th at 3:49 a.m. But check it. On this Turk and D1 interview, man, the first part, let's break this part down. D1 is coming on there and telling them, hey man, y'all niggas say that y'all just be talking in these raps and that's why we should lay off of y'all because y'all ain't doing nothing but acting out a part like Denzel would in a movie. But the difference is, bruh, we can see Denzel after the producer says cut, he goes back to his regular self. The difference is with these actors that's rappers, if y'all say they actors, is y'all never say, hey man, all that shit is fake, bro. You need to stay your ass in school. I'm just doing this shit because it sound good. I ain't never heard nobody come out and say that. Everybody that I used to listen to that was a big name rapper that I was goddamn jamming back in the day, they really come out on these interviews and say, nah man, I'm the real because that dude really wasn't living like that. Jay-Z really ain't had bricks. I had bricks. I know people in his hood. So when the whole rap game is about keeping it real and about credibility, how can we say that you supposed to listen to my music and not believe that what I was saying back in those days wasn't real? The whole game was built on keeping it real. That's why certain niggas that wasn't living those type of lifestyles that they was rapping about got shunned and got kept out of the game because everybody say, nah, that shit ain't credible that he talking about. That nigga talking about a lifestyle that he wasn't living. So it's impossible for you to be fucking rapping that shit and not living that shit and be a successful rapper. So that's the first, nah, that ain't gonna work, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You can't fucking say, oh, but we telling you that we ain't living like, you can't. And that's what messed a lot of us up because we were listening to this Scarface shit. We was listening to this Jay-Z shit, trying to cop bricks and shit because we never heard these niggas come out on an interview. Or, you know what I'm saying, say, nah, bro, don't really do that shit. These niggas came out with chains hanging and looking all mean in the interviews after and shit. Chains dangling, throwback jerseys on, hats to the side like this, rocking the fucking Philly throwbacks when it was popping. Jay-Z and them was doing this shit. Cameron and them, all these niggas, man, they was really doing that shit. We really heard stories about Cash Money living that shit. Look at Terrence Gangsta Williams then, man. These niggas come from that. So niggas thought that was the standard of a rapper, to really have lived that life or still be living it and then come out and rap about it. Ain't nobody ever said, nah, don't fucking do that shit, man. D1 right on that shit, bro. Real talk.
When you don't do that and you want them to believe that you just this gangster, you just this, you just that, then you got to be held accountable for your karma. You know what I'm saying? So I agree to a certain extent with that. You
What's
know what
the main phrase in hip hop is 3 words.
Talk to me.
Keep it real.
That's right.
That is keeping it real. You keeping it real when you telling the truth, not hating. So if I come on here and I be like, look, if I rap about this, I'm not living like this.
How many rappers saying that though, Turk?
But that's why I'm speaking for me.
Yeah.
I can't speak for everybody else. So now people have choices. Okay, should I choose the way Turk doing it or should I choose the way D1 doing it? They got an example. You know what I'm saying? And when you have examples out there, everybody not going to change at the same time. Everybody is not going to not take things personal. Everybody is not going to make assumptions. Some people might make assumptions. You're going to have different strokes for different folks, bro. And like, people have their own mind. And that's what it all comes down to. Like, we can't tell people what to do, but we can be an example of what to do. Now, it's up to those people. But I'm not responsible for a whole flock of people if they choose to do wrong.
So I'm not a rapper at this stage.
See, that's the irresponsibly partaking of rap that I don't like that rappers do, man. They always get on there and they want people to listen to what they say and shit like that, but they always say, but I ain't responsible if you do this shit. You are responsible, bro, because there's somebody out there that don't know that what you talking about ain't what you really living, bro, or whatever you want to say. When you put yourself on any type of platform for people to view you by the millions, you're responsible for them people, bro. That's the shit that got Marilyn Manson and all these people fucked up, because they took that shit to court and they said, you're an influencer, bro. Just like a YouTuber, you're an influencer. That's why you gotta be careful what you come on YouTube and say, because people really be listening to your ass, bro. Some people will fucking live and die by the shit that some people say. For rappers to come out and say, bro, you can't listen to me, what I say. So why even get on a record then? Why even try to push your shit out to millions of people if you don't want them to fucking follow you? Like, why stand behind a message that you don't stand behind? Why even say it out your mouth? That's like me coming on YouTube and saying, yeah, when you see your mama, slap your mama. When you see your daddy, slap your daddy. Punch your kid, push him in the street, let him get ran over like me. Why would I come out and say that shit if I don't really feel wholeheartedly that shit is righteous shit, bro? Why would you say something out your mouth that some small impressionable mind may take into their heart if you don't really feel like that, bro? That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you say something that you don't feel strongly about? If you wouldn't want your kids to listen to it and may have a day when they want to be influenced, why would you say something that your kids might take in? I wouldn't come out and say, hey, if your daddy in the house, he ain't shit. You need to walk out right now and run away. I wouldn't say that because that's not something I want anybody to do. So you saying this stuff on these records, you gotta have ties and responsibility to this shit, bro. You can't just come out and say whatever you want to say out your mouth, bro. I'm tired of rappers using it. Can't use me as a role model. Get your ass off the records then. Sit your ass in the office if you can't say nothing that people need to stand behind.
Age of life, I realize I'm not a rapper. I'm a communicator, right? I communicate via rapping. I communicate via teaching.
That's right.
I communicate via speaking, via podcasting, right? With that being said, every form of communication that I use has the ability to reach someone, and they may hear the rapping version of me communicating, but they might not hear me on an interview or me doing a speaking engagement. So I feel like we do have to be accountable for what we saying in the music, because it's simply just another form of communication. And some people are like, I know all the lyrics to your music, but I ain't never heard none of your interviews, and that's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? Like they receive, that's like a pastor being like, well, you heard my sermons, but you ain't never heard me singing. I sing as well. And they're like, I like you for your sermons. So if you talking about something different in your sermons than what you're talking about in your singing, I might not even know that side of you. And I think that when it come to rap, more fans are drawn to the rapping side of who we are.
You shouldn't be doing a song with Fredo Bang if that's the case. Because
You tripping.
I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that, Turk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fucking talk about all the bad rap lyrics that these guys be spitting out here about killing each other and all that and selling coke and, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas come out and say, I ain't gonna never change until both of us dead or one of us dead. And after they get out the booth with you, speaking this regular, righteous, neutral music, they gonna go right back in that bitch and talk about killing their little homeboy that they got into it with down the street. And you done gave them a bigger platform by introducing them to your group of consumers and shit like that, man. I agree with that. You can't talk about these niggas that talk about this bullshit and then go do a song with them and try to grab their audience and shit. Cause it make it seem like you low-key helping they wave. See, a nigga like me, if I hear somebody rapping about some shit that I don't like, I don't want to fucking promote your music. I ain't listening to your bullshit. I ain't doing none of that. And I'm definitely not finna do a song with your ass. Like any of these rappers I be condemning because they preaching this bullshit to our kids, bro. Why would I go do a song with them? To give them more publicity. You think because you do a song with a motherfucker that got a certain type of mentality locked in their brain that, oh, I see, I could do a song like D1. Man, them niggas not finna change. They finna goddamn get your bag and they finna get on about their business, man. That's delusional to think that a motherfucker that talk about this type of bullshit is about to get on the track with you and then after that he gonna stop doing all that type of music. No. He ain't ready for a song with you yet. He need to keep on listening to your message. First, you let him listen to your message first and soak that in. So when they do get on the track, it could be genuine. Not just, oh, we collaborating to show that we can get along. Yeah, we all can get along if we ain't got no beef with each other. But if we have a problem with each other one day, is he gonna want to kill me just like he want to kill the little dude down the street that he been making these songs about the whole time? See, the thing is, we trying to convert the minds of our people to see that we not supposed to be killing each other. Not that we can work with each other. We all can work with each other, but we trying to transform the mind. White people don't have the mentality where they gonna go kill their homeboy from down the street. It ain't about collaborating. Anybody can collaborate. But when they fall out, are they gonna still continue to go back into those old ways of killing each other and killing the next man that they get into it with at the store? Fucking doing a song don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a song. Fuck music. You need to be trying to goddamn sit down and change these niggas' whole entourage way of looking at shit. If I hear another Fredo Bang song and he talking about spinning on homie that he got into it with, what did your song really do? You know what I'm saying? Now the pressure's on you, D1. You say you did this song with him and it was supposed to be a good thing. But if I hear Fredo Bang talk about killing in one of his singles again, then your job was all for nothing. It was all for a bag, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to be the determining factor. Now the pressure's on Fredo Bang and D1 after this song collaboration. It's going to show us if this is a legit means to changing people. Doing a song with them. Is that going to change these niggas' mind state?
Listen what I'm saying. When you saying it like that, you need to be walking a straight and narrow path with your friends. Don't mix and blend with Fredo Bang. You need to be with the D1s of the world.
But how do you reach the Fredo Bangs at that point?
My point exactly. So sometimes, like,
how do you reach them? My logic and what I'm working with, because we've all tried this shit before. All the Malcolms, all the Nipseys, all the D1s, all the Martin Luther Kings, all the fucking Dick Gregorys, all the fucking Neely Fullers, all the Shahrazad Ali's, all the Francis Cress Wilsons. All of us were unsuccessful in trying to reach these niggas. But my logic and the way that I'm trying to do it is, I just want these niggas to feel uncomfortable. I want these niggas to feel so uncomfortable by the world changing around them that one day they wake up and look around and be like, damn, everybody that used to think I'm cool don't think I'm cool no more. Now they think this righteous shit is cool, and they think that killing people and all the shit I used to talk about is dummy mission shit. That's what I want to happen. You know, I don't fucking, you know, your logic is your logic, my nigga. But collaborating with people that still be on bullshit and knowing that they gonna still be doing the bullshit the next day, I don't really see that being whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it working like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I do see that if we can get enough people on the train of positivity and shit like that, maybe it'll be so mind-blowing and so eye-opening for these niggas that niggas is off that shit. Niggas is on mature shit these days that they'll be like, damn, the world done fucking pulled the carpet from up under me. I need to get my shit together. And then maybe they'll try to convert, because a lot of these niggas, man, they be so locked in on trying to stay in the popular crowd that they'll do whatever the popular crowd's saying to do at the moment. So I figure, shit, if you get a majority of the people to stop wanting to kill each other and stop thinking that shit cool, then maybe you can get these suckers that always talk about this bullshit, trapping and killing and stuff like that, to be like, well, shit, I need to goddamn change my my angle of how I be spitting bars to people then. And that's how you'll fucking make these motherfucking rappers and all these folks like this that you want to reach, like the Fredo Bangs of the world, whoever you want to say, all the niggas that talk about bullshit. That's how you'll get them to convert, by pulling the goddamn, pulling the rug from up under their feet and showing them that, hey man, we ain't on that wave no more, bruh. Like, it's people in the world that really want to live their fucking life and be happy and, you know, not have to worry about looking over their shoulder because you done put some mind control music in the atmosphere that can get niggas' head knocked off for just standing in the line at the putt-putt range or the mini golf range or the go-kart range. You know what I'm saying? Make it so uncomfortable for them by transforming the consumer. You know, that they have to change their music or get out the game and let some new niggas take over this shit that ain't gonna be pushing that bullshit into our community. Because again, like you said, rap and hip-hop ain't nothing but a form of communication. We tired of communicating that same old goddamn message to the people. Hey, man, go spin the block and kill some niggas, man. We tired of talking and telling niggas to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That shit dead, man.
I say Saul became Paul, but a lot of people thought he was still Saul, but he wasn't. But they could relate to him being Saul because they still had people still wanting to be Saul. But when they see, damn, if he could do it, I could do it. Everybody can relate to a D1 who ain't never been out there just like a Saul. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the thing. It's different stroke for different folks, but you're going to need people to make the world go round. And maybe you have your audience. B High got his audience. I call you B1. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling nigga B1. Talking to this nigga so much. You know what I'm saying? T1. You know what I'm saying? Then they converting us in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But this is my opinion. We all entitled to it.
I love it. I love the dialogue.
You know, like I'm just saying, like everybody, bro. Yeah. At first I didn't understand it, you know what I'm saying? But then I started understanding like everybody don't grow at the same time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, they have people right now be mad at me because I don't do certain things that I used to do. Mm-hmm. That mean I have grown. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, damn. Mm-hmm. Y'all just don't know. I used to be like that, but to get mad, it make me be like, damn, man, I really have grown. It don't make me mad or nothing. I understand. You feel me? I understand. So the question is, do you understand a person who don't understand you?
Of course that man understand, man. That's why you continue to come out and keep on pushing the message every day, because you do understand that there's people out here that don't have the same old type of mental awareness to see that this shit didn't work for all these people, but I'm still following down that same old path. And that's why you keep on going out there every day. That's why it's such a tedious job for a person that try to speak positivity, because every day you get discouraged thinking like, damn, why they just don't see it like I see it? Like, regardless if you a felon, if you a person who's back against the wall, you ain't have no role model, all this, it don't matter. Because you could try to say, oh, I didn't know, but ignorance of the law don't mean that they not gonna arrest you, bruh. You feel me? You could say all day, oh man, I didn't know no better. That ain't never helped nobody case when they went to the pen, or went to court and went to trial and got bammed. You know what I'm saying? So of course we understand that not everybody's gonna pick up on this shit at the same old time. That's why it's a tedious job, and you keep on having to go out there every day and put feet to the pavement every day to keep on trying to wake the people up. See, people like me and this guy right here, D1, bro, we can walk away at any moment and be like, fuck that shit, nigga. I got my shit together, you know what I'm saying? Fuck their ass, you know what I'm saying? Let the nigga go to the pen. You know, there'll be one more woman out here that I can goddamn smash on. But everybody ain't selfish like that, bro. Some people care about other people just as much as they do themselves, bro. And when you find a person that's always trying to help the community like that, bro, that's a person that's worthy of saluting them when you see them out in the streets. Not saying, oh, that nigga think he all that. No, that's a person that put they fucking own time and fucking mental stability on the line, because every day that you have to come out and say the same old message in a different way, G, just to try to help somebody. We ain't doing this shit to try to act like we better than somebody. We just don't want to see y'all niggas keep on going to the fucking prison or getting killed, bruh. We get tired of seeing that, bruh. And we want y'all, the ones that influence people, to do this type of shit through your mouth and show the images of it, just like we seen them dope boys pull up in the hood on their rims or whatever and flashing money and the jewelry and shit like that, and then go around to the whole club and show everybody how they living. That's the same thing y'all do in rap music, bro. Y'all are nothing but a big old billboard for this type of lifestyle that you propagate. You feel me? So we try to get to the rappers because you are the ones that reach the masses of the people and put the billboard image out there, fool. So, you know, like, we get to y'all because y'all are the ones that affect majority of the people in the world. That's why we come to y'all and tell y'all stop, because y'all are fucking counterproductive to masses of people, bro. You feel me? It ain't about picking on y'all. It's about y'all are the ones that have most of the influence, because y'all got a huge push behind y'all, behind these record companies and stuff. Y'all are the ones that push this image out here. And we have to get to y'all. You and fucking Tyler Perry pushing this shit about black men ain't shit. Y'all are the ones, the entertainers, bro. That's why we come at y'all, because y'all reach the masses, bro. You know, we understand y'all. We understand everybody ain't got the same old type of people in their life. That's why we keep talking to them people. But y'all got to stop working against us. Talking about, oh, but I do interviews and people can see me that I ain't that type of person. Stop talking about it. Everybody ain't got no damn TV or no YouTube or no internet to be able to hear your interviews. And some people ain't got the patience to sit there and watch no damn 10 interviews when you talking about your family. They ain't even gonna wait a minute for the short to be over. I produce a short and a nigga only watch 30 seconds of a minute short. So you think somebody finna watch a 10-minute interview when at the last 9 minutes you talking about your family and what you went through and what you grown from? No, they gonna watch the most exciting and action-packed part where you talking about how you slapped somebody across the head with a gun one time. They ain't gonna hear none of that positive. So stop putting the music out there. A nigga can be riding down the street and subconsciously hear some music that you put out there, but ain't nobody finna watch no interviews all the time to clarify, oh no, he ain't really living like that. It took us 100,000 years to find out J. Cole was even married. Nigga don't propagate that type of shit, man. Niggas talk about everything except the real shit that they be doing. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I understand what prevents some people from understanding me, and it's their desire to get that bag. Straight up. If people was financially free, and this is why in 4 hours I'm about to perform at it's a financial literacy conference for black people, for African American, what is called a College of African American Financial Planners. That's the name of it, right? If people were financially free, a lot of stuff that we be trying to justify and we be trying to like dress it up and talk about it to where it's like it makes sense. We wouldn't even waste our time doing that because we'd be like, because all it really boiled down to, I heard it a few months ago when I went through the stuff with some of the other rappers that we named earlier. The main thing that kept coming up was, this how I feed my family. Don't tell me how to get my bag, da-da-da-da. So my thing is like financial freedom really produces a level of fearlessness about changing totally. You know what I mean? Because it just, no matter how we dress it up, it just don't make sense that we'll say, and I'm not talking about Turk when I say this, but that anybody will say, man, I done changed my ways. I ain't on dope no more. I'm married. I got kids. I'm doing positive stuff in the community.
Nigga, you talking about me, nigga.
But
you're talking about me, nigga.
But I make murder music.
You're talking about me, nigga. Hey, that nigga slick. This nigga slick,
hey,
y'all.
Man,
but you know, I understand.
All right,
you know,
right.
I understand.
So, I just know that. So that make me like, bro, if I had $1 billion, the first thing I would do is get rid of all the strip clubs, right? I would pay all the strippers to not have to strip no more. Whatever they would make in a year, I would pay them that and tell them, come on. Because I know most of y'all don't want to be having a strip. Ain't nothing positive about strip club culture. And I know I'm in Atlanta when I say that. So I feel people throwing tomatoes at me already. And I'm like, hey, man, if I had $1 billion, I would pay all the strippers in this country to not have to strip no more. Give them a year.
Now, I hear what you saying, bro. And that may be substantial for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that don't know that there's other ways that's just gonna take a little bit more action out of them to clean their ways up. You know, if that's their way of making money and stuff like that, and they're ignorant to other ways that you can make money, like expunging your record and stuff like that to be able to get a decent job. But for a lot of these cats, man, it ain't even about no damn money. Because if it was about money, why would you have people like BMF and all these guys that had all the money in the world but kept on perpetuating and living that same old type of lifestyle, G, all the way until they got caught? Now, these niggas were some of the richest people in the world, and they kept on living that lifestyle all the way till the feds came and got them. Or you get people like, you know them rappers. You know them type of rappers that I'm talking about. I ain't gonna name their name because nigga be saying, oh, man, that nigga dry snitching, man. I ain't gonna say their name, but you know all these niggas that been rich for 20, 30 decades and still talking about pushing bricks and I still got this and I still got that and still living a crime-filled life. So I wouldn't say that just trying to make it out of poverty is the main reason that people perpetuate a life of violence and crime and, you know, drug dealing and shit like that. I ain't gonna fly with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these strippers too. A lot of these people are just lazy ass people that don't want to do nothing. They don't want to be productive citizens in the world. They just want to keep on living this simple ass lifestyle where they ain't got to worry about having no real responsibility. I mean, who would want to go out and kill people for a living? You think I wouldn't want to do that? But shit, I choose to do the responsible thing and not hurt other people in the world and go out and fucking service the world. I go out and fucking deliver groceries. I'm giving back to the world. I'm adding nutrition into the world. Some people just do the small and the bare minimum shit and just take from the world. And that's just not something that I subscribe to. And I try to help them by giving off good karma, by finding a lane that they can utilize and bringing the same type of positivity in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's why we come out and do this shit every day, to try to stop the bad karma from coming back on these guys. But some people just gonna get what they get. Fuck them.
But D1, everybody didn't have Pawpaw. You know what I'm saying? You have grown up with Pawpaw. You know, it starts at home. You know what I'm saying? I think like people have to like go through what they go through, bro, to get to where they need to get to. And it takes time, bro.
Now, you right about that, Turk. It does take a whole lot of time and a whole lot of patience to get to a particular level in your life where you see things for what they are. But where you could bypass a lot of that time that you speak of to where people have to give you time is if you listen to people, G. Sometimes listening to people and not having to go through it and learn it the hard way, you can bypass a lot of bullshit that we keep on repeating over and over. If you just listen to somebody that's kicking some game sometime and not having to bump your head, it'll stop you from grabbing a felony and being stuck into this lifestyle. See, a lot of these people that we talking about and we trying to have compassion and empathy for, a lot of them did have somebody that they ran across in their life, and they might have told them, hey, you know, you don't need to be doing that. It might have been when they were 5 years old. Hey, stop being so damn bad now and get down off that counter before you bust your head open. And they stayed up there on that counter and they jumped off and bust their head. See, I just don't believe that God, because he didn't put a pawpaw in your life or a daddy in your life, that he just left you out there and didn't give you no chance at all. It's somebody that came along. Even Charleston White said, nigga, I lost my eye. My mama and them told me, get my ass down off top of that washing machine, and I fell in that damn washing machine and goddamn broke all my bones up. Somebody always there to tell your ass something. But it's just up to you whether or not you listen. And then later on in life, you try, oh man, didn't nobody tell? Somebody told your ass something, bro. So I don't care about you not having a pawpaw. You might have had a teacher in school. You might have had a principal that tried to whoop your ass. Hey, sit your ass down, Turk. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't listen because you wanted to go out there and be with the popular kids, which was the Magnolia running around guys. You know what I'm saying? And not even just Turk. Anybody. Little Tyrone, somebody tried to tell your ass to sit down and you ain't listen to them. So, I mean, I ain't falling for that, bro. Everybody got all the excuses in the world to why they want to keep on doing this bad shit and then want to cry when something bad happened to them. And you should know better, bro. You should be telling people different. You got caught up in this shit and went to the prison system, bro. Stop giving these kids excuses, bro. Help these people out. Help D1 out, bro. You done been there. If it was so easy and it ain't nothing to be talking about all the time like that, why are you so hell-bent on not going back? Make people feel the same fear that you feel about that place before they have to go there. That's your job. That's why you came back out here. If you ain't gonna come back out here and try to help people not to go through what you go through, what you here for? You could have stayed in there. If you ain't gonna come out here and be a teaching lesson and try to tell people the right way and the wrong way, you supposed to have more influence with the OGs that's still out here pushing it. Not, oh man, you gotta be patient. Man, hell no, ain't no time for patience, nigga. We've been waiting on this shit for hundreds of years to get people mind woke up to what's going on out here, man. Fuck this rap interview shit, man, and all that old shit, man. We need to talk about the real shit. Stop these people from perpetuating this repetition of prison industrial shit, bro. That's what you supposed to be helping this man doing. It sounds like you trying to find any talking point to go against what he talking about. You know, the only thing I like so far is just what you said about him and Fredo Bang doing music. You can't rap with these dudes, man, if you feel like the shit they talking about is bad, man. I feel that. But, you know, you need to help this man out, bro. Y'all from the same city, bro. You know this man, bro. Come on, man.
And I think the approach that you have sometimes rub people the wrong way. Well, they looking for you to make a mistake so they can say, well, see, he's a hypocrite. But versus a person like
us,
me.
we gonna say, see,
you know
he's
what
a
I'm saying?
human.
A person that know better.
Yeah.
A person that know better.
Yeah.
But then they might look at a person like me and see me acting up just like them. Oh, that turkey.
Right.
Because they can relate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
how do you like make people who don't understand you when you talking to them like y'all need to change? And I'm talking about right now because I'm changed. Like some people don't understand that, bro. I think God like variety of people and he's no judge of a person.
Facts.
Like even when the lady sinned, they say he who has no sin cast the first stone, and everybody walked off because everybody has sin. You feel me? So it takes time for people to change their mindset. In order to change your world, you have to change your mind with repetition of new information. So the information that you have that's new, that can help a person be the person that they want, continue walking in your path, doing what you doing. B do what he do, Turk do what he do, and at the end of the day, God's will be done, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where people fall off and we start looking at the differences and we always have a misunderstanding because we don't see the similarities of we all are experiencing life and finding out who we are while we experiencing it. You know what I'm saying?
I believe in the phrase, I am my brother's keeper. And because of that, I don't want to just say, hey man, I'm gonna do what I do, you do what you do, and I love you, but I ain't worrying about what you got going on. And if you end up in the graveyard, in the jail cell, or at the White House, or as a billionaire, good luck. That was just your path. It's like God gave us eyes and gave us vision so that we could focus on what we got going on, but we could also look up and see, oh, my brother need help with that. Oh, this old lady crossing the street needs somebody to help her. Oh, my brother right here got a good heart. Once again, but the industry we in has created a reward system to where they reward us and they brainwash us for showcasing the most negative side of who we are instead of like showcasing the positive side of who we are. So all I'm doing is, that's why I'm always going to interact with all the names that y'all naming and like, well, why would you do a song with this one? Why would you do this with this one? Because that's my duty, is to do that stuff. Not because I need the money or the clout or nothing like that, but to show people that it's not me sitting on a high perch and saying, you're a bad person. You're a bad person. You need to change this. It's like I'm in the mix with y'all.
But you can't.
I'm at the White House with people.
You can't criticize and condemn a person that's not where you at. You continue doing what you doing, and if it rub off, it rub off. When you start to point the finger, look, 3 pointing back at you. You know?
And that's the logic right there that every day have me like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't finna keep doing this shit. I'm finna live my life and fuck these niggas. Cause you got people like that that's unappreciative, bruh. You know what I'm saying? People that be like, man, you criticizing people. I ain't trying to criticize you. I just want better for your ass, man. And that's the shit right there. That very shit right there, that Turk talking. That make me be like, man, you know what? Fuck this shit. And then God always come back to me and be like, now, you know, you gonna have some like that, but a lot of them, see, it be them very far and in between messages that I get that be like, man, I appreciate that shit right there, man. Hey, that's some real shit you talking. That make me be like, nah, man, it's at least one person that's listening to me. You know what I'm saying? Or when I make them videos and my homeboy Tay, you know what I'm saying? He'll respond on every video. I'll be like, people still listening, bro. And he be like following it, like timestamp, like what I said. I be like, nah, man, some people still listening, bro. And my nigga, he rough. You know what I'm saying? He rough. He from the bottom of Florida. I seen what he be on. And for him to even take time to listen to me, that's the shit that keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see him locked up. You know what I'm saying? I got the feeling that he's a great guy, man. You know, a lot of us are great guys, G. We just have mentalities, bruh, from the environments that we grew up in that make us have to survive and be a certain type of person in these environments. And sometimes we have to move out of them environments, bruh, to be able to live a regular life that's not full of paranoia and having to conduct ourselves a certain way until the rest of them people in that area get themselves together. Sometimes we gotta move away from there until they can catch up and we all can live amongst each other again. But when you outgrow your fishbowl, G, you gotta move around sometimes before it take you out of there, because you can't be a angel walking amongst demons like that. You know what I'm saying? But that message right there that Turk talking about, bro, Turk just one of them people that he just wanna find any type of way to let them people stay complacent and be stagnant. Let them people be who they gonna be, you be who you gonna be, and that way our community will never fucking grow to what we supposed to be. We'll forever be behind these other people that keep on making strides way past us. For every 1 or 2 steps we take, they taking 100 steps, because you got people like Turk that believe in, man, fuck that shit, let them niggas keep doing what they doing. When in white culture, they'll be like, hell no, get his ass the fuck out of here, because he fucking up everything. You know, you nigga lover, get out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get over there with the nigga lovers. You know what I'm saying? And we just uphold this shit. Oh yeah, come on, you a black man hater too? You want to kill a black man? Come on, man, join our gang. You know, we the ba-ba-bas, you know what I'm saying? And this is our black community. You know, if you do anything that hurts the black community, you part of the black gangs. You, come on, man, you, like Cult Figure say, my nigga Cult Figure, you blackface Ku Klux Klan member. You know what I'm saying? You a black man in body, but you a Ku Klux Klan in your goddamn your actions, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you doing anything against the black people, and this the type of shit that Turk wanna uphold. Oh man, you do your thing and let folks do their thing, man. No, nigga, that's blackface, Ku Klux Klan action and stuff that you doing, bro. Nah, man. I don't like that shit, Turk, bro. You need to change that shit, bro. You can't be positive and be stagnant and complacent at the same time, bro. And you the type of person, man. Don't see you putting it out on the interview. Let nigga be who they gonna be. But you a whole family man. You just said, nigga, that just be my raps. That ain't how I really live. You just said, let people be who they gonna be and do whatever they gonna do and uphold whatever crime they gonna uphold. See, you just be contradicting yourself sometimes, my nigga. I fuck with you, Turk, because I watch a lot of your sidebar shit, you know, that you do on your personal time, and I like it. Because you be kicking real shit, but when you get to speaking too much, the old you start really showing again, bro. And it shows that you really not standing on that righteous shit like you say. You know what I'm saying? You really look the other way if you see something happen. You ain't gonna really go over there and say, hey, bro, nah, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. You'll really look the other way. Because you just said, let them people be who they gonna be and grow at their own time. So you'll go back to the neighborhood and see a nigga selling some shit to a pregnant woman right in front of you and probably looked up, man, them folk gotta get out, they gonna get. If she don't buy it from him, she gonna buy it from them. So, man, hey, go on get your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that shit, bro. If we gonna change, it take every man that know better to teach somebody better, bro. And that's the only way this shit gonna change. If not, then me and D1 and niggas that speak righteousness, Cult Figure, Tanique Reviews, all these righteous brothers, man, we can go sit down. Tariq Nasheed, we can go sit down, bro. If y'all ain't gonna listen, bro, I mean, this shit, what we doing it for, bro? You feel me? Because we got lives that we conduct. We got jobs, nigga. We don't need to be on here doing this. Don't nobody pay me shit. So we can go sit down if y'all don't want to listen, man. But I just wanted to bring that to y'all, man, show y'all the difference in people that be speaking righteousness and what we have to contend with when we try to teach these people a different type of way. It's a tedious job, bro. But, you know, some kind of way, man, we keep waking up trying to do God's work, bro. I'm out, man. Peace. Check out the rest of this shit if you want to.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a person might see you as, oh, that nigga only doing it for money. What's the difference from what he doing and what I'm doing? He chasing the money too. Would he do it for free? Would he do what he doing for free? Or is he trying to feed his family? Would he do it for free? Because I feel like knowledge and God is supposed to be free. Why charge? Why make money? Some people think like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't feel like that. I need to get this money. And they feel like they need to get that money. So we both got a common ground and similarities. But how we get our money is different. You know what I'm saying? People just got to grow into where
it's that money, that word of God that I know you know very well, bro. It says you can't serve God and money. You just can't. Like, you can't have two masters. With that being said, when we justifying chasing the money in a way that's like, God, look, I'm gonna get to you later because I gotta get this bag right now. We are living out that scripture in reality, bro. That, and what you said about, like, won't you just do what you do, D? That's like if somebody told the church, won't y'all just stay inside that building? Don't come out in the community and try to interact with the citizens. Yeah. Y'all just do what y'all do on Sundays in that building. The church ain't the building. Mm-hmm. The church is the hearts of the people that's going out into the community and into the world to spread the love that is present in that building on Sunday.